This comes as a complete surprise. The developers of Shiba Inu have recently disclosed something enormous, something so enormous that it has the potential to bring Shiba Inu to 1 cent. There is a preparation going on among whales. There are presently billions of Shiba Inu that are moving about. Could this be the beginning of the bull run of a Shiba Inu's dreams? Furthermore, why should any of us be excited? Please allow me to elaborate. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. In spite of the fact that Trump's tariffs have caused some disruption, the market is still in the process of recovering. However, here comes the most thrilling part. In spite of the fact that Shiba Inu is gradually but certainly recovering, there is really a significant explanation for this. A significant information was just made public today. Believe me when I say that it is something that has the potential to bring Shiba Inu even closer to the ideal pricing that we have all been discussing before. However, what is even more incredible is the fact that what they foretold in the past is literally happening right now. What exactly is the point of this? To put it simply, it all began with a tweet sent out by Lucy, who is the primary marketing for Shiba Inu, when she made a veiled reference to the possibility of a price reversal for Shiba Inu. It caused everyone to start discussing. There was something that Lucy said that truly drew people's attention. It seems like Shiba Inu is doing well. When it finally arrives, the reversal might happen quite quickly. Take a look at the present value there. Those that are paying attention are aware of what is about to happen, while others are sleeping on it. At this point, things start to take an unusual turn. Shiba Inu has been able to maintain its position in the market despite the turbulence that has been produced by the uncertainties of the macroeconomic environment. Lucy's tweets indicate that there is still a significant amount of potential here that many people may be missing. Costs have been stabilizing at some extremely critical levels. When the reversal occurs, it may occur suddenly, and the market may not be prepared for it. This is something that the market may not consider. Who exactly is taking benefit of this situation? It is the whales. At first glance, it seems like the crypto whales, who are among the most influential participants in the market, are seeing something that we may not be. Over the last several months, these large-scale investors have been discreetly profiting from the steady decline. In point of fact, recent data from the blockchain reveals that whales have been purchasing more Shiba Inu than they have been selling it over the course of the last several days. Through the use of the into-the-block big holder net flow, the activities of wallets that hold a significant portion of the Shiba Inu supply are monitored. In addition, it is providing us with a real-time view of the activities of the most significant investors at the moment. Consequently, what is it that these whales understand that the rest of us do not? Perhaps they are looking forward to something significant. Does it seem like there is a change taking place that we are just now beginning to recognize? Now here is where things start to become even more juicy. It's possible that all of this is connected to the enormous leak that the Shiba Inu crew made. There are some important indications that have recently been disclosed by the Shiba Inu team concerning what is going to happen in the future. Even though the market is now experiencing a slump, they have been coming up with some new prospects and innovations while simultaneously pushing everyone to maintain their composure. Lucy, the chief marketer for Shiba Inu, has been pushing the Shiba army to concentrate on what lies ahead rather than dwelling on the dismal circumstances. The Shiba Inu ecosystem crew believes that current market dip is only going to be short. A recent post that Lucy made on X provided everyone with the reassurance that the crew is still operating at full capacity with regard to the process of creating and growing. The leaders of Shiba Inu are working tirelessly to introduce innovative and groundbreaking products to the ecosystem, despite the fact that the market is experiencing a negative mood. She dropped hints that a new technology is coming to be introduced into the Shiba Inu environment, something that will be much more than merely buzz of the moment. The true usefulness is at stake here. Despite the fact that she did not quite reveal the truth about what this is, she did make it very evident. Wait, there's more to come. It's going to arrive very soon. There was more to Lucy than that. There are even more significant things that are in the works, issues that are so enormous that it will take some time for them to become apparent. Nevertheless, the trend is unquestionably gaining steam. Additionally, Lucy made it a point to warn the Shiba army to disregard the trolls, since the genuine fans are aware of what is expected to happen. This is when things start to become even more bizarre. Around the same time last year, there were rumors circulating on the internet that Shiba Inu may soon reach 1 cent. As a result, Lucy made a comment that was completely insane. She has said in the past that it is definitely conceivable to get that fantasy cost for Shiba Inu, where we see it rise, but that it will not happen quickly. It will need time, patience, and ongoing improvement in order to accomplish. It is exactly what she has been stating the whole time. Therefore, if we take that line of reasoning and relate it to what she is sharing right now, might all of this indicate that Shiba Inu truly may be on the verge of reaching that dream price in the relatively immediate future? Does this in fact constitute a confirmation of all that Lucy has hinted to in the past? Join the dots together, shall we? There is a massive project that the crew is working on. There are whales that are purchasing enormous quantities of Shiba Inu, and Lucy is getting excited about something significant that is just around the bend. Are the whales aware of the situation? Are they in possession of any type of confidential information from the developers? It seems to be that way, doesn't it not? They have been amassing an increasing number of Shiba Inu. And given the many leaks that point to a significant development, it seems as if they may be aware of what is about to happen. Furthermore, if everything is interconnected, and if this breakthrough is in fact the game changer that we believe it has the potential to be, then we may be looking at something really monumental. For those who own Shiba Inu, this might be the turning point that completely changes the course of their lives. It is possible that all of the losses will be eliminated, and then we will be able to witness this ecosystem's growth in ways that we could not have conceived of. If all of this coincides, it has the potential to completely transform everything, and it has the potential to alter the course of our life for some of us. In addition, just when you thought things couldn't possibly be any more thrilling, this leak has unquestionably caused shockwaves to spread across the community. The excitement is growing at a rate that is the fastest it has ever been. The buzz is genuine. There has been a dramatic surge in the number of investors who are returning to Shiba Inu after having been absent for some time. The enthusiasm is building to the point that you can really feel it, and if you look at the statistics, you can see that it is everywhere. According to the statistics provided by Into the Block, Shiba Inu is experiencing a significant increase, with major holder net flows increasing by approximately 785%. That is a significant leap. Those who are unfamiliar with this measure are aware that it monitors the flow of tokens between wallets that hold huge quantities of tokens. These wallets are mostly comprised of whales and institutional investors. An increase of this magnitude indicates that these important players are either accumulating a greater number of Shiba Inu or are making significant movements in order to position themselves for something significant. Moreover, this is not the end of it. In addition to this, there has been a notable increase in the number of big holder inflows, which is a measure of the amount of money that is entering whale addresses. The sum has increased by more than 315%. This is not a minor adjustment. It is very evident that the major actors are beginning to become aware of the situation with Shiba Inu. With all of this fresh interest and significant movements being made, it seems that momentum is growing at a rate that is now quicker than it has ever been. The whales are making their way back in, and the vitality that is around Shiba Inu is rising to an extremely high level. If this trend continues, we could be seeing a significant change in the way that the market perceives Shiba Inu, something that is more significant than anything we have ever seen before. Additionally, given that the leaks, inventions, and whale activity are all converging at the same time, is it possible that this is the turning moment that Shiba Inu has been hoping for? It is beginning to seem as if the parts are coming together to form something of enormous proportions. On the other hand, you could be thinking, okay, but the price of Shiba Inu is still lower. What should I do at this moment? And I completely get that. When the numbers aren't precisely where you want them to be and you're wondering if now is truly the right time to jump in, it can be difficult to maintain your confidence in the financial situation. But let me tell you something. Recently, Lucy made yet another comment that encapsulates the essence of the situation. "I am cooking, working, and I am quite thrilled," she remarked. Lacking interest in charting. A portfolio that is not being opened. What about that assertion? This utters a great deal. Evidently, Lucy is keeping her attention on the greater picture. She does not allow herself to get entangled in the day-to-day fluctuations in pricing. In addition, she is not preoccupied with charts or the values of her portfolio. On the other hand, she is completely absorbed in the job that is being done behind the scenes. And the fact that someone like Lucy, who has been such an important role in the Shiba Inu society, is willing to say something as audacious as this is a clear indication that something significant is on the horizon. There is more to this leak than simply another update. It is the one that has been causing waves to be felt across the market. In the marketplace as we know it, it is going to be a challenge. It's possible that this may propel Shiba Inu to fresh heights, ones that we've only imagined before. What about Lucy's enthusiasm? As a signal, it is. If she is this enthusiastic and self-assured about what is about to happen, then believe me when I say that this is not a little matter. If the information that we are receiving turns out to be accurate, Shiba Inu be on the verge of making a significant advancement. Inu, maybe even a sight of the 1 cent mark that has been waiting for so long. And when you consider the type of momentum that we have been seeing as of late, the whales that are coming back in, and the advancements that are on the horizon, everything begins to make perfectly sense. These are the reasons why the Shiba Inu breed has such a promising future in the long run. It is true that the market may be experiencing a decline at the moment. Nevertheless, if you are considering the long term, all of the indications are pointing towards something quite significant. When this update is released, it has the potential to drastically alter the game for Shiba Inu, as well as for everyone else is continuing to cling on for dear life. However, what are your thoughts on this matter? Leave a comment down below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it, and subscribe to the channel.